Fixxx on Dash Radio. Get the shit.
What's goody? What's goody? What's really goody? We are back, and this time with our next guest.
Come on. Hey.
You on now. He's already, speaking on the mic, but let me go ahead and introduce him. This is Ronnie Banks with us. He's an artist, a model, and an actor. He does it all. What's goody?
What's good, girl? How you doing?
I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I had a long night last night, but I'm up.
What was you doing last night?
Dang, that's the next question. Every time you say you do so. Nah,
we gotta know.
Yeah, we had a.
You know.
We had a cool night last night. We met with another one of my managers and some investors we have and stuff like that, trying to build. We got a couple of products coming that people have been really anticipating for a long time. So I'm excited to do that. Then afterwards, after the meeting, you gotta have another meeting. You know what I'm saying? We kicked it and hung out at a couple of a friend owns a couple of hookah lounges and stuff.
Okay.
So we went hookah lounge hopping with some people of ours. We was out there. We was bulling.
Okay, dope. Where you all staying out here? Y'all staying in Hollywood?
I'm staying. I ain't gonna tell you the hotel. I don't know when it.
No, you got it. You don't got that.
Nah, I'm staying Universal right near the City Walk.
Okay, dope. So you said you have some projects in the works. Now I know you when I first saw you when I was younger in high school, I know you were modeling and stuff like that. And now, and then also, you had a daughter and then you're doing like YouTube videos and stuff right now. But go ahead and tell us what you're working on. What can we anticipate? Because I feel like it's something new, something we probably haven't really seen
Exactly. So I had a song and I kind of dipped into the reggaeton kind of genre, and I don't really speak fluent Spanish like that, but I am Puerto Rican, so I kind of want to give that sense of like dipping into all my cultures, not just being African American or white, you know what I'm saying, but dipping into all of me, and I don't really have much knowledge of it, but I love the energy. Like I love when I like to salsa dance, and I like to watch women salsa dance and stuff like that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's better than twerking at sometimes, to be honest with you. So I got a project coming out. Well, my single's coming out first called Roller Coaster, and it's basically talking about how not only girls but guys, and then when you come together, mood swings just go up and down like roller coaster. So that's my song is coming out. Actually, we're going to the studio tonight to go finish up that. So that should be coming out really soon. And then, like I said, I got projects coming out, some actual garments and other products. I don't want to say the exact products because then I might say too much, but it's coming out soon. So music, and I just finished up hosting a show called How to Date. It's basically like a bachelor show where a lot of the social media influencers are trying to win a date with the beautiful Instagram models and stuff like that. So it's really cool. It sounds like a lot and it's kind of boring, but I'm working right now. I'm trying to work.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm trying to work.
Into
Yeah,
it.
I'm trying to
You
get
get
there.
into it.
I'm trying to get out of just being on YouTube, and just posting pictures on Instagram. I'm trying to
Expand.
yeah.
Model from Fashion Over Man. We see you. We see you. Slight work.
Thank you. I'm actually. I came down here to go see them too. I have a shoot with them on the 4th, like their first official shoot. So I met with them at the headquarters and stuff, and they're cool people, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, it's great to meet you in person." I just think that they didn't expect me to be hella big.
Yeah, I mean, you are big.
The lady was like,
made me look short.
Right? You kind of tall, too.
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
Shook the lady's hand. She's like, Ronnie. So, yeah, I'm excited to go do that. That's going to be really cool. So I've been working with them for like a year and a half, just doing like social media posts. So now that I'm about to actually model for them, that's kind of a big step for me. I'm excited to do that.
That's sick. And I know you said, so you're starting something called How to Date.
Yeah.
And, I know you were with your
my girlfriend.
Yeah, your girlfriend, your daughter's mom for a minute. You guys were on YouTube posting a lot.
Yeah.
And I saw you say, you was in love. You was really in love with her, You even proposed to her. You thought she was the one. You feel me? So tell me, how do you, keep all that afloat with having a daughter, being this young and still, going for your dreams?
Yeah, so we split about a year ago, and that balance between trying to stay afloat was really a tough situation for me because now I have to balance between having my daughter for a week and then not having her for a week. So what am I doing during those weeks that I'm off? you know. So this is why I'm here now. But I got my daughter actually at the hotel right now. But you know, I'm trying to stay busy so when I don't have her around me, I'm not thinking about, you know, oh man, what am I doing right now? Am I not a good dad or something like that? And I hate having those thoughts because at the end of the day, I devoted my life to her since I was 17. So at the end of the day, like, I see my daughter all the time. I take care of her. I do everything. So, you know, there's a lot of parents right there or in the world who don't have that opportunity to even see their baby. So I got to take it like that. Like, all right, you know, I can have these thoughts like they may be negative and, you know, I'm not with her all day, every day like how I was. But, you know, at the end of the day, I got to be grateful for what I got.
And then as she gets older, she's gonna notice all the things you're doing and see you're not just a regular dad.
Exactly,
you know
and that's why I like to.
And you
I
raising
like
the
to,
standard.
Exactly,
the type of
exactly, man. I'm
Yeah.
trying to really stay afloat on terms of, you know, showing not just the world, but when she looks back, because I don't have many baby pictures, and that gets me hot.
Mhm.
Like I'd be like, man, I don't know how I look. You know what I'm saying? So what I did, how I was. So I want her to look back. And even if it's a bad video or a good video, something that makes her cry, something that makes her laugh, she can watch back on her whole life and be like, damn, my life is a movie. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of take as many pictures, record as much as I can because I want her to look back. And she loves the camera too. I mean, she has her days that she don't want to do nothing, but she loves the camera as much as I do.
Do you ever get tired of like posting your life?
Yeah, I've wanted to quit so many times. I've wanted to quit so many times and just go into business, go into that dirty money and stuff like that. But I kind of just tell myself, like, you know, is it taxable? Nah, I was playing. I tell myself all the time, like, you know, at the end of the day, it stopped being about me the day that I found out I was going to have a daughter. Like, for real, for real. It was all like, I was like, all right, well, damn. Like, I got to step up my game. I got to actually be there, not for myself, but for my daughter. And at the time, my fiance. And then, you know, everything panned out how it pans out. So I did want to quit a lot of times, but, you know, I'm still here. I'm still rocking.
And I know you mentioned your music, and I know you were kind of nervous about starting music as well. You know, you're saying how you'll create a song, you'll get rid of it because you're not sure if people will like it.
Oh, you did your homework.
Oh, I did
That's
indeed.
right.
I did indeed.
So yeah, honest. So if I can dip into that, man, I've probably made thousands of songs just in my house. I have my own studio set up. I invested into that already, and I make probably like 15 songs, and I'll be almost done with it, and I'll listen to it on the speakers. I'll take my headphones off, turn the speakers on. Hell nah, trash it, and then like I'll record like 5-10 songs, and I'll keep one. And then I just have like a whole arsenal of songs I'll probably never release. But, it's a struggle because sometimes I think about what other people like more than what I like. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So I'm still trying to figure that out, to be honest.
So would you consider yourself to just be an all-around rock star? Or what do you want people to really know you for?
I want to be an icon. I want to be an icon. We actually just talked about this in our meeting. No, we just talked about this in our meeting yesterday. A good friend of ours was basically saying that, I don't want you to just be, a musician, or I don't want you to just have, because your name goes with what you're doing and who you are. So if you got a brand, like I released Ronnie Banks merch, right? What if in a year or two they don't like me no more? They don't want to wear that Ronnie Banks merch. You feel me? But if you got a brand and they don't even know I'm connected to it, then what? You know what I'm saying? So whether it be, other stuff, or whether it be a movie that I'm co-producing, or whether it be my music videos or something, I kind of just want it to be a whole thing, not just one thing, So try to just be an icon. When you think of my name, you think of everything. Like you think Will Smith, you think of everything he's done. He's an icon, you know what I'm saying?
I don't even think of Fresh Prince no more.
You don't think, you just think of Will Smith. Like you think now he's even on Instagram. You just think of Will Smith. When you think of, you can name, any icon of yours. That's how I want to be resembled. And at the end of the day, I've been doing this for a long time. At a point, the name Ronnie Banks was technically a household name, not really, because of Vine. So they had, I had like 3 million followers on Vine. So everyone who had a Vine account damn near knew, or at least watched or saw. And that kind of, when Vine died, it was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's next? So I'm trying to bring that back and be an icon. So that's my goal. I don't want nobody to think that there's just one thing I do.
That's what's up. As you shouldn't. I mean, you got to keep working, keep growing, and keep progressing.
I'm trying to expand.
That's what's up. But tell me more about this music tip, because I know it's something new, and I want to really delve into this kind of
So I released a song when I was 15 called Wake Up featuring Adrian Marcel. He had that song 2 a.m. So right after he released that song, I had him feature on my song Wake Up. It debuted in 24 hours, number 8 on the iTunes chart. So I was like, all right, I'm a rapper, like immediately, like, you know what I'm saying? But it was more so because I had such a strong fan base, you know? And that record, not to trash my own record or anything or anybody who was a part of that, because it was a great experience, I just felt like it wasn't who I was. So then I released the song Not a Ting. And I was still going, I forced myself to release that song because I was going through a whole bunch of stuff like, who am I? You know, and I made a song that resembled what I liked and who I was. And then I released that song, and I don't pub it as much because I don't even want to be on the internet, but I do that. So then I have a song that popped off, number 8, and then a song that kind of just got, you know, 250,000 or whatever views. And then what's next? So, of course, I'm going to release a song that I, you know, now that I'm grown or older. I ain't going to say grown, you know what I'm saying? But now that I'm older, I want to kind of understand my own lane and stay in my own lane and make something that I'm a like rather than what everyone else is going to like. So the song Roller Coaster actually made it in my room. I was just in my room. I was just, you know, playing around, and I liked it, and I flowed with it, and I came up with the chorus before I came up with everything else, and I was like, yeah, I like this.
That's
so
it.
yeah, I was like, this is it. So in terms of like my music tip, I really do feel like this is gonna be what makes people remember. Not find out, but remember. If you did know me and forgot about me, it's gonna make you remember me. So that's my goal here.
That's lit. So, you know, being so talented, explain to me, like, how do you go about finding your niche? You know, because when you're, you know, you can be a basketball player, you can make music, you can be a model, you can be an actor.
That's the thing.
How do you really, you know, cut it down and be like, you know what? I know this is going to be the one I want to bank on.
Yeah, so I actually had to make that decision in high school. I dropped out of high school because I wanted to do this, whatever this is. When I was a kid, I was like, whatever this is, I want to do it. So I was actually playing basketball. I was a freshman on varsity. You know, I thought I was, you know, doing my thing. And actually, I started playing basketball 8th grade. So I only played for a year. And then I first made the freshman team. And I was hella embarrassed because I was like 6'4", bro, as a freshman on the freshman team. So I'm sitting there like, because I didn't have much experience, and I played a couple games. Coach was like, "Oh yeah," because I was dunking and stuff. So you can't be a freshman out here dunking on freshman team. So they put me on varsity, and then that's when I started actually learning that there's a higher realm of kids playing. So I'm playing basketball and stuff, and then in that same moment, I signed a modeling contract. So now I'm doing modeling shows, and I was doing runways, and I had runways that I had to be at castings or the fittings at like 2:00. And I don't get out of school till like 3:30, you know? So I wouldn't even go to school. And then me and my dad talked about it. My principal talked about it. All my counselors, we were in one room, and we came up with the decision like, all right, this is what I want to be. You know, at first they were saying you can go into home studies and do homeschooling. So I went into home studies, and I never did my homework. So I just ended up dropping out. But my dad talked to me. He was like, you know, you can be a basketball player, Ronnie. Honestly, like, you learn so much in a year. Imagine you do all high school, you do all college, but then, son, you know how many people get hurt and they can't do this no more, and then they're trying to figure out what to do. So if you stop doing this Ronnie Banks thing, what if you can't pick it back up? And I was like, you're right. So it was an ultimatum. It was an ultimatum for sure. I was bringing money in. I was paying the rent. So Pops was like, hey, you got to be Ronnie Banks. You know what I'm saying? He very much supported my dreams in terms of basketball. But I was supplying, you know what I'm saying? I was supplying. I was only like 15 paying rent, you know what I'm saying? So I had to do what I had to do. And I made that decision. I dropped out and never looked back, honestly. I do want to get my GED, though, just for fun. But
I mean, it never hurts, you know, just to have that behind you, because, you know, no one can take that away from you.
Exactly. I'm gonna put it on the wall so no one can tell me nothing. I'm smart.
Real quick, I want to, you know, take a spin real quick. You know, you said you're having a show about dating. Yeah. Tell me what you think about the Tristan Thompson and Jordan Woods situation.
That's a long.
That's a lot. I tried to. I was going to tweet, and I was like, "Stay out of it, Ronnie." I say, "Ain't here though." No, but Here's my opinion. I was driving to LA and I saw the video. I was watching it on my dashboard as I'm driving to LA, and I saw Jordan explain herself. So what I will say, I don't know no situation. I don't speak on situations on terms of who's wrong and who's right when I'm not there. But from what she said and what Chloe's saying and stuff like that, just because you see it if you're on Twitter, I feel like she is genuine when she's saying she didn't mean to do it. But then she's also saying like she had her leg on him. Hey, any female put their leg on me, bruh. Hey, I'm just being honest. Any female put their leg on me and keep it there, and we kicking it and we drinking, I'm gonna just read your energy and be like, you want to touch on me? You feel me? Like that's just the way a man is gonna think, especially if you're talking about Tristan Thompson. He got a pass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You already know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So I think that she kind of knew what she was doing, whether you may be drinking or not. You know what I'm saying? You know what's up. And if she admitted to putting her leg on him, that's when I looked around and I was like, she was ready. You know what I'm saying? And granted, she stayed there till 6 a.m., but that don't mean you trying to get fucked on or nothing like that. Excuse my language. That don't mean you're trying to be.
Yeah, you say whatever.
That means you're not trying to, but 6 a.m., you had your leg on me. You probably one of the last people to leave. In my mind, I'm thinking you trying to stay. So that's, hey, whatever he did or what she says or he say, she say, I wasn't there. But, and Chloe trying to say that she broke their family up. But didn't he cheat a long time ago?
Yeah, when she was pregnant, I think.
Yeah, pregnant. I think, am I tripping? But the girl that he cheated with, posted a video on her Instagram story getting clapped. Is that too much to say?
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that.
You saw that? Yeah. She posted on her story of Tristan cream of wheat in her shit, bro.
Wait, who did this? Which girl?
The girl he cheated with first. I don't know how many times he done did it.
It was during the Cavalier season.
When he was caught on camera?
He was caught on camera taking it. That night, the next day, that same girl posted a video of her just, and he was recording it too. It was
bust down.
Bust down, Tatiana. It was a POV, so he recorded it too. He's bold. He's very bold. Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, obviously he don't care.
So you think he was just trying to escape? I mean, everyone's going crazy on Twitter and Instagram.
He's trying to get out of the relationship.
He's trying to get out of the relationship.
He's doing whatever he can. But at the end of the day, I feel like
that was at his own house too.
Yeah,
like I'm thinking, if we have a daughter, if we have a daughter together, you're supposed to be my man's, and everyone knows you're my man. We got to be living together. Like you got the whole game screwed up.
I think though, I think Chloe already knows what's up with him, and I think she's in denial, and it's sad though. It's very sad because you got a man who obviously is focused on his career. At the end of the day, he's trying to hoop. And he's just trying to live his life. And at the end of the day, they're probably all on his team thinking like, oh, man, you got the Kardashians tripping over you right now, dog. You with it, right? Like, he's probably getting dabbed up in the locker room. And while they over there, shedding tears. So it's kind of sad. But at the end of the day, it's the life they chose,
What did that NBA player say? Which NBA? He was Gilbert like, her pussy must be weak.
Oh, yeah, that's what Gilbert Arenas said. He said her shit must be weak because every nigga cheats on it. Yeah.
Gilbert Arenas, you're many. You're many. But honestly, there's probably something going on where he just either don't want to be in a relationship or it's probably something that we don't know about her. Maybe I'm not saying her pussy weak, but I'm saying maybe something's wrong with what they got going on. I don't know. That's weird.
Well, back to the music though. Go ahead and tell me who are 5 artists you would like to work with?
Well, I'd like to work with Manager Marty, who's who's coming up on the feature list, bro? Nah, I'm just kidding. That I would like to work with. I really coincide with Party Next Door. I'm born in October, so I've always wanted to be an OVO. So I don't think I'm gonna be an OVO, but anyways, I'm not from the 6, but Party Next Door, Drake, obviously, that's the OVO. Y'all probably don't know, they have a smaller group called, I always say it wrong. It's like Mahid Jordan or Majid Jordan.
Oh, yeah. Mahid. I think it's Mahid.
Mahid Jordan. And they're actually 2 different people.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Everyone, it's a group. So the one's a producer. I think Jordan is the producer and Mahid is a singer. And it's a group. So I say those 3 off top. Another one that I have to say would be, YNW Melly. He's sick with it. Cause I think honestly, I be dealing with having different. Cause he claims to have multiple personalities, and I don't say I got multiple personalities or anything, but I kind of have different moods, and
You
I
be
can
going
go.
through some shit.
I got yeah, exactly.
You a
I
Gemini?
can. Nah, I'm a Libra. Libras is dope. Nah, but and then the final one would have to be. Let me check my playlist.
Tory.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Tory Lanez, because that's kind of how the sound that I go with, because I can either rap or I can either sing. So it's either like and he sounds like two different people too. So that's what's really funny, because people be like, "This you?"
Yeah.
Be like, "Yeah, that me." So it's kind of cool. I feel like I coincide with those kind of artists, and that's kind of my lane, my train.
Would you say singing or rapping was your strong suit?
I would say I'm still working on singing, because I'm still building myself to do that. So I would say rapping more so, just because I can think of things while I'm writing that I'm like, oh yeah. So I write down things in my notes. Like even if it's like 1 or 2 bars, I'll write them down real quick, and that's kind of like easier for me. And like I can sing along to things and stuff like that. And I'm still building myself to train myself for that. But I would say rapping more so for sure, or harmonizing.
That's what's up. Well, yo, I look forward to Roller Coaster. I look forward to whatever else you're about to drop.
I'm excited.
Go ahead and tell us where we can find you at. Anything else you would like us to know? Tell us about your merch. And
yeah, you guys can find me on my Instagram at Ronnie Banks. And then I make YouTube videos for the time being while I'm working on my other projects, the Banks family. You can find me and my daughter, my girlfriend is doing whatever we do. Honestly, we do a whole bunch of stuff. We just travel in the world right now. And then you can catch me with my music. You guys can search my other music and stuff. Just search my name in iTunes and or Spotify. But Roller Coaster's coming out, and that's when I'm gonna be here all the time. I'll be here all the time. I'm gonna basically just be real strong with that. I'm gonna really stand by that song for a long time, because I'm really excited to release that. So I would say just stay tuned for Roller Coaster, and everything else will follow.
Dope.
And there you have it. So what we're gonna do is take a quick break. You listen to the Fixx on Dash Talk X.
Let's